Chloe. This is going to be my first YouTube video, I suppose, makeup wise. Obviously my first YouTube video was getting to know me tag, just a little insight into me. I think I did mention that I was going to do a summer series, which is going to be like summer inspired. So it's going to be like this one today is pink lemonade. So it's going to be like a lot of pink. I've got an colourful with a bit of yellow in it. I don't think I'm going to put yellow. I think I'm going to do like put the yellow as in like a transition colour just to help it smooth it all out. It's very not naturally quite light. So let's get started. My first step is going to be the Stila One Step Correct Skin Tone Correcting and Brightening Serum. So I'm just going to put that all over my face. So I'm just going to use one pump to get started. And if you can't tell, to me it just evens out my skin tone. So I'm quite red. I have a very red undertone, so well, pinky undertone, but you know what I mean. And just because it's got all three, it's got the lavender, the peach, and the green, so it just sort of counteracts everything, like brightens and stuff like that. So I'm going to use that first, and the foundation I'm using is the new NARS one. It's the Natural Radiant Long Wear Foundation, and it's in Yonk, Y-U-K-O-M. There we go. So I'm just going to put that on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to put it on with a Morphe brush, and then I'm going to even it out with a Morphe beauty sponge. Now that one pump is just on all that onto my face. That's why I think I prefer using a brush to my beauty sponge. I find it picks up too much and it makes it very opaque. Whereas this is a bit more full coverage. So that's my face done, that's just the base. Now I'm just going to use the Tarte Shape Tape. For some reason I always call it the tape shape. I don't know why, I don't know if that's just me. But I'm using it in light. I got this on QVC and they literally just had light, fair and medium. They didn't have a light, a lighter skin colour. So this is the only one I got. I don't know if it's light enough for me. I mean, it does the job, but I could have done maybe with a bit lighter, I'm not sure. Oh, that seems okay. So that's it. You can tell the difference already. I have quite big bags under my eyes, unfortunately, so it does come in handy. If you can see, I'm just patting it on and then dabbing it around, because what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go over it all with the beauty sponge. I have wet it, it's a little bit dry, but I will do just to help it like blend out a bit more, because obviously there's only so much the brush can do on its own, where this will make it look not too cakey, because obviously that's what can happen. So there we go, that's my base. And just for the last bit, I'm just going to use the Kat Von D, and it's called the Lock-It Translucent Powder. Now they call it an under eye powder, but I don't think it is. It doesn't say that when I bought it, so I am going to use it under the eye, but I'm going to use it on my T-zone and a lot on my chin, because I get a bit shiny there where I don't really want to get shiny. Just shake it off. just like to do it all over. I know a lot of people like to bake, but I just find that too harsh and I don't really have the patience to keep it on for so long. I like to just sort of get it done. I really like to bake if I'm going out, like to a wedding or like to a christening or something like that. If I have to, if it's got to last all day, whereas this doesn't, this can come off straight after the video. So that's the look at the moment. I am going to do, I don't know if to do, I'm going to do my brows first. So I'm going to use the Precisely My Brow Pencil. It's the Benefit one. I got shade 3. I've actually got 3 products from Benefit. I've got this one, I've got the Browsings, and I've got the Set Brow one, but sorry, I've got 4, and I've got the KA Brow, but they're all different colours. So this is 2, this is 1, and this is 3, because I have quite dark eyebrows, but I've got quite, well, obviously my hair's light, well, my roots and all, but you know what I mean. So I'm going to just use the dark one today because it's just a lot easier with the KA. I find like I have to work a bit more than I want to to build it up, but I'm just going to use this. I'm going to do it really quickly. I'm not going to fill it too much, I don't want it too perfect. And eyebrows to look the best, they're the most important bit. See, that's right. I tend to find if I've overlined or something like that, so like down here, you probably don't be able to see, but down here I've gone a bit too much and it's not precise. I just like to buff it out with the thing because it doesn't matter too much. I'm not trying to make it like perfect because this is more of a daytime look, because the colours are going to be quite light. It's more of a daytime look, so it doesn't matter too much about the brows. I would guess more in the evening time or an event I would concentrate on my brows a bit more. So I'm just going to do the second one. I always found my left eye to be better, easier shall I say. So that is my brows. Let me just sort this one out. See, I don't know why, but this one always comes out really skinny and this one always comes quite bushy, but they're both the same. I don't know why it does that. Maybe it's the shadow, I don't know. I'm just going to fix it up around here. And that's that, so that's the brows done. I am going to jump into the eyeshadow before I do any of the face, just because it will help me know what blush to use. So I am going to start now. I've got my palettes like these ones. I didn't really know what eyeshadow to pick. I wanted to pick just one eyeshadow palette that anyone can use to copy this if they wanted to. But it is really hard because all mine are quite deeply undertoned and this is quite a light look. So I have to use this, I'm afraid. Even looking at it now, it's probably not enough undertoned lighter colours. So we'll just see how it goes. I'm really going to hope it does work out, but we'll find out. Now the eyeshadow brush that I am going to use, I like to stick to just one so it all blends out. I like to stick to 2. So one like is easy to all blend out, and then another one just to pack on the glitter or the pigment. I just find it a lot easier, and plus I'm quite lazy when it comes to cleaning. I used to be like really into it and have like one brush for each colour, but now it just doesn't really matter anymore to me. I don't really mind. So I'm just going to pack on. Which one shall I start with? So I'm just going to start with Peach Smoothie by Makeup Geek. I'm just going to put a bit on my brush. and just pack it on in the crease. So that's just my, I don't want to call it my transition shade because I'm only going to try and use 3 colours, maybe 4, depending on how it looks. I would want it to be really easy and simple because it's just pink basically, but just different colours of pink. So next I am going to use, for a pinky tone, I'm going to use Tuscan Sun. Is that it's not a pink, but it's like a dark rose, like dark mauve pink. Hopefully that will help bring out a bit of the pink. There we go, so we've got pink coming through. Now I want it to go a bit lighter. So I'm going to go in with, the colours here look the same. I kind of want to stick with Makeup Geek just to keep it easier. So there's this one, it's called Mango Tango. I'm going to use that. See, these are looking very, I wouldn't call them pinks, but the only pinks I have are like neon pinks, I'm afraid. So this is like my version, I suppose, of Pink Lemonade. Now I'm just going to go over the Tuscan Sun with this, just to... So we'll change, right, so what I'm going to do now is, the mirror that I'm using is the Morphe Blush Trio palette. It's the Pop of Blush one. I'm going to use this as my blush as well. I'm going to use the middle one. It's pink, and it's the only pink I have. Like the neon pink that I have is like that, and even that's more purple. I don't really want to use that because that's too bright or dark. I don't know. So I'm going to use this. I'm just going to use a bit of this, just to help with the pink, because I can always just go with a pink lipstick as well, that can help. Yeah, so I'm really happy with that. Now I'm going to go in with a shimmer. I'm going to use this one here. This is from Morphe. I don't know if they still do their individual eyeshadows anymore. I know they don't have them on their online website, well they don't in the UK anyway. I know some companies still do them. I think Beauty Chamber still do them. I'm not sure though. I'll have to look that up actually. But this is Wink for Pink. This is the only shimmery pink I have. I've got this one as well, which is Whimsical, sorry, by Makeup Geek. But even again, that's still purple. I don't think I have a lot of pink. I think I need to invest in a pink. So I'm just going to go and get a, so I'm going to use, this is just Primark. I actually got this from Penny's in Ireland. I think it was only like €2 or something like that. And it's just like, it's actually really good. It was really good money for what it is. And actually with this, I'm going to spray it with the All Night Decay Spray. I was going to use Fix Plus, but because I'm going to use this at the end anyway, I might as well just use one. Just just trying to keep it simple. Right, I'm just gonna pack it on, and I'm just gonna concentrate on the middle part of my eye. There we go. And then I'm going to use the brush that I was using in the first place just to blend it out. And it just looks really nice. Actually, afterwards I'll go in with the first shade again. And I'll do... Sorry if I keep blocking you with the mirror, it's just because I'm not used to this, so just have to bear with me. So they are the 3 shadows that I'm using. I'm not using these anymore, but I will go back in with Peach Smoothie just to, because I've lost that transition. Well, I do want to call it a transition shade, but it is now. Just to help that come through a bit more. There we go. Now that is my eyeshadow look. I was going to go in with a silver for the inner corner, but I might add my highlighter instead. But we'll see. But that's my eyes. I'm going to go in with mascara next. That's what I always do. I'm going to use my Primark eyelash curler. It's from the Nude collection. Kind of reminds me of the KKW Beauty one, but it was £1.50 and they're really good because they're really feel really sturdy. So right, so now I'm going to use what mascara should I use? I'm going to use the Baby Doll YSL one. I literally just got this because of the photo and I thought it looked beautiful, but it has actually a really nice mascara. I find that it dries out a bit quickly, but I just add a little bit of Vaseline on the tip and then just help it. I don't know if that's good for it or not, but it works for me. And plus it was like nearly 30 quid, so I'm not going to rush out and get the bottom. I hate when I do that. I'm just going to let it dry and then get a cotton bud and remove it and then just put the foundation back on. So we'll ignore that for now. Next I'm going to do lashes. I'm going to use the Perfection 10 ones in the limited edition Charms. Now I work at Savers and this is where I got them from. We don't do them anymore, my store doesn't do them anymore, and I've gone to the Derry one in the Lesson Galva Centre and I don't think they do them. That's where I've got these last ones, so hopefully they do bring them back. They are lovely. So, and I'm going to use the Eyelaw lash fakes. Normally I would use the ones that come in it, but they're just so fiddly and small, they're just hard, and I'm using the Eyelaw false eyelashes tool. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's handy. I did want the Tarte one, but I didn't really want to pay the import tax for it, so I haven't bought it. I haven't bought anything from Tarte's website, and they don't have it on QVC, unfortunately. So anyone from QVC, please put it on there because I really want it. It looks so beautiful. I was going to get the MAC one. That's £16, and for a tall lash, I don't really want to spend that kind of money on it. Right, so I'm just going to wave it about a bit. I don't like waiting too long, it just takes too long. And what I do is I go down in the middle and then I sort of rearrange the 2 corners. So I just smudge it so this has got up a little bit. So as you can see, it's gone like that. So what I'm going to do is, because I don't re-wear these, because there's no point. So I'm gonna put some Lush mascara underneath just to help it blend together. And I put mascara everywhere. I'm really bad at mascara. I'm really bad at what top it was. I'm just gonna use. There you go, good as new. I've just got to wait for the other one to dry and then it'll be fine. So I'm just gonna put this one on. There we go. So see, this is only the tart one, so it clamps it down, but it looks okay though. I think the second one looks better. Don't know why, I just think it does. I'm just gonna go over it with the thing again. So there we go. Now I'm going to try and wipe off this one. Look, good as new. I love that trick. Yeah, and now I'm just going to do the bottom lashes. I'm not going to put eyeshadow on the bottom lashes because I know it does look better, but it's too fiddly and I don't like it. I don't know, I don't think I have the patience for it at the moment. There we go. Next I'm going to do bronzer next, that would make sense. And I'm going to use the Urban Decay Beach Bronze palette in Sun Kiss. Now I think this might be a bit too light for me, but then I am light, so I kind of go a bit, not heavy, but just a bit heavier than I should do, because I want it to come out a bit more. I'm using the Morphe brush. This came in the rose gold set, but it doesn't have a number on it. I'll have to look it up and link it in the bottom below. But yeah, they're the two I use. I use this because it's tipped, so like the hollows, it's easier. I don't really contour anymore. I can't bother to do that anymore. So I just sort of bronze, but the tip of it helps contour a little bit. So it's kind of doing both. So yeah, I don't feel like I've got enough product on there because I am so pale. Oh, it does. Oh, I thought it's not coconutty, but it's not coconutty at the moment. There we go, that's the most contoured I'm going to get today. Next I'm going to use that palette again, the Trio one. I am just going to use the middle shade like I did on my eyes, just because it's that pop colour, but I might, let's see, because I've got enough pink on there, I don't know whether to mix the two with Sexy, we'll see. But I'm going to use, I'm going to use this one. It's from that rose gold collection as well from Morphe again. Yeah, again, it doesn't have a name to it. So I'll just link it in the description box. I'll just link I might put a link of where it was from. I don't know, we'll see. Well, I'm just going to put a little bit on because I don't like too extravagant. I don't want to look like a rag doll. Actually, that's quite nice. There we go. Just giving me a bit of colour. So that's that done. Next, I'm going to use highlight, and I'm going to use Morphe again. I'm going to use the highlight of Morphe in Extra. Now this is very beautiful, as you can see. And I'm going to use it on my cheekbones, on my inner corner, and on my brow highlight. And I'm going to use a fan brush because this is actually my favourite fan brush. It's the Real Techniques one. Now Real Techniques have two. Let me try and find it. They have two, so they have this one and this one. But this one's layered. If you can see, it's a lot thicker. This one's more thin. It goes out and then thin, where this one doesn't. It's all sort of one. And I way prefer this one. This one I find, they both do give you a good highlight, but this one's easier to precisely put it, so I can flatten that bit and then it will do it. Whereas that one, I think it's a bit too chunky, so I don't feel it. I don't know, I might do a comparison actually. I'll just use the one today. So I'm just going to highlight my bright cheekbones first. So as I do it like that, I just feel like it picks up so much product. Look, it's just where I want it. And I did get this one on a set, so I don't know if I still do this, so I'll have to look. And I'm going to do it on the bridge of my nose. Because it's got a bit too much. I'm going to pat it with my face powder brush just so. And now with my brow, I'm going to use BH Cosmetics number 7 brush in that, I think it's the Rose Gold collection. I got it from beautyray.com. I'm going to put it in the inner corner first. And I'm just going to put it on the brow highlight. There you go. And now, oh, I've got it everywhere. Now is, what have I got to do now? Just my thing. So I'm going to go over it with the beauty block, really. Like Jackie Hill does, but I'm just going to do it just to blend it. I don't think I need more highlight than I already have. I think I've got enough of it showing through. I just look really pale, I've noticed. But I can't really do anything else, it's the colour that matches me, it's the skin tone. Now lipstick colour I'm going to use. I'm going to use Please Me by MAC, but I'm also going to use a lip liner brush, as well, because that's very light, and obviously the rest of my makeup's quite light, pink anyway, so I don't want my lips to be as light, so I just want a bit of darkness. going to get a cotton bud. And I'm just going to so that will give me the darkness. And now this is very light, look how light that is. Well, actually it's not that light, but it looks light when it's on. So I'm just going to put that on. Now, because I have this lip piercing, I have to do it like down, up and in the middle, which is really annoying, but right, so that is my makeup look. I hope you like it. I'm just going to show you my head on. So that is my makeup look. Actually put some decay on. That is just the all-nighter setting spray. Now that is my look. I hope you like it. It is inspired by Pink Lemonade. I did get a picture up on Pinterest that inspired me. I am going to put it on my Instagram account, sorry, which is makeup by Chloé, which is me, obviously. I will have the photo on there as well. I hope you like this video. This is my first makeup ever video and my first in the series. I will make a playlist, sorry, and I'll just call it summer because, or just summer colours, summer inspiration, something like that. Anyway, and my next one is either going to be seashells or I've got loads coming. I've got loads of ideas. It's just I don't know what order to put in, so we shall see how that goes. I hope you like it. If you do, give me a thumbs up or subscribe if you want to see the playlist. Check out my first video and I will see you soon. Hope you have a lovely day and